Uncle Opie. This is Black Shirt Brutal Broadcast. I am here with my brother, Lyrical Assailant, the OGDL Downer, and the fabulous Miss Lady Dice. Everybody make some noise.
What up, everybody?
What's up, Utah?
Okay, so we're just going to standardize these questions, standard stuff. How long you guys been doing this, first of all?
Together, we've been doing it for a little bit over a year.
Me 3.
And me about 3, too. We just linked up about a year.
Nice. Everybody knows your guys' song, Chasing Dragon, Sugar Boom Boom.
That's actually his song. That's a common misconception, so we can talk about it right now, actually.
Good, that's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Great.
So you take it away.
Okay, so I wrote this song in Wasco, and I got out, and it was actually made for a solo. It was a solo song. It was a solo for me.
Right.
And I actually got out, and it just happened to go where I put my niece on, man. And that's where it went. There was some discrepancies, and it was good, man. She's doing her own thing now. I'm doing mine, and we're just doing two different things.
Yeah, so I sing on tour. I love to do it, but I never want to take credit for that because people ask me, they're like, "Oh, you're the girl." I'm like, no, that's not me. I'm just blessed enough to be. I'm on the remix.
Nice.
I'm going to be. Well, I don't even know what you say. There's going to be a video coming
Yeah,
out,
video.
finally, and I'm going to be in that. So I mean, I'm super proud to be a part of it, but it is by no means my song.
So are you going to be like remaking the hook with your vocals on it, or are you going to keep it and then just kind of like lip sync, kind of like
No.
You're actually going to
No, we're not going to really
the thing about it is,
That's what I was wondering.
I was actually a fan of the song before I ever met him, and I saw the version with his niece, and I love it. It's just a very different vibe, and it's just really cool. I think that version is beautiful in its own way. So we want, and now, that we're linked up and doing it, we're like, we need to do a remix to this. So we're trying to ride that line because we know there's a huge fan base for this song, so we don't want to change too much, but we want to make it our own. We don't want it to, so yeah, I will be singing the hook. It will be different than, the original.
But we have a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah, so much.
I was going through you guys' stuff. I've seen you two are doing a lot of stuff together. Like you say, it's your first time in Utah, correct?
It's our first time out
both of
there.
you guys. That's awesome.
Love it, Utah. What's up?
I think I came once when I was like 16, if that counts, but I was only in and out. Yeah, so it's the first time we get to spend time here, and it's really, really cool.
Awesome.
We really like it.
Love it.
Hell yeah. So
They got the Mormon right here,
So they got a show tomorrow night.
June 10th, Club X. Is everybody gonna be at?
Y'all better be there. I'm serious.
I'm trying to rock with you guys. What's up?
Right. And so, do you guys have any albums, any projects coming up, any videos, anything like that coming up?
We had been working for so long and trying to build this perfect album with, the 16 songs, which we have a bunch, but we figured, we're making everyone wait too long. Let's do some singles. We'll drop videos with them so that we're feeding people. So that's what we've been doing. We've been
I want to drop Sugar Boom Boom. We want to drop that video. She definitely wants to drop Scars, the video to Scars.
Hell yeah,
That needs to be dropped.
We'll bring that up to a second. I'll bring that up to a second.
So there's some priorities that we want to get lined up first.
But we've been dropping
stuff
Throw It
just to
Up,
feed everybody.
the video,
Right,
Throw It Up.
Throw It Up, that's
What If?
Yes.
What
Do
If
What
is another
If.
good one.
You guys. Sorry.
Wait, no, you go ahead.
You guys did a cover of, I think it was a Gorillaz song.
We'll be doing
Yeah.
that tomorrow as
We're gonna
well.
do that tomorrow. So
We know it's not legal here in Utah yet, so we got to bring some sunshine
What's
for
up,
you
Brian?
guys.
What's the governor's name?
Gary Herbert.
Gary
legalize.
You need to legalize.
Don't get me started on Gary Herbert.
I can tell you.
Let's be nice and say, please, Gary. Please, Gary. It'll help so many people besides just,
He'll like you after that.
I don't like
Hey.
But so before I get put on the most wanted list by the CIA, so that song "Scars," we need to get into that one because he brought it up. So for those of you that don't know this, there is
I wrote it. Display.
There is a song that Lady Dice has that is called "Scars," and from what I got from it, it's basically about the epidemic of suicide among the gay community, among the LGBTQ community,
More so
in
of the
general.
epidemic of bullying.
Okay.
The epidemic of
ridiculing people.
not realizing that your words and the way that you treat people, the way you respond to people, even if you don't understand, it holds weight. I could say something to you and I may not realize it means nothing. Oh, he didn't care. And you may go home that night and literally kill yourself because of it. Literally. And the song does gear more to the LGBT community. It just happened to go that way because it's a big passion of mine. But it's for everybody. People are connecting with it. The kids in school that are just bullied, they write me, you guys don't even understand what kids are going through right now. and we need to bring light
New Mexico
to it.
is really bad on that
Mexico,
right now.
man,
New
you
Mexico,
guys.
shout to New Mexico, but it's really bad over there, man. We want to bring awareness to the drug abuse out there that's happening in New Mexico, the bullying, the suicides that are
in the
going
young
on, the
kids,
gang
yeah.
violence that's going on over there, man. We need to come together as a people, man.
And that's what our music, at the end of the day, we do have our fun Sunshine in a Bag song. We
Right,
have
right.
our fun
We have our
stuff.
throw it up songs.
But at the same time, like, this is what we're trying to make sure that people understand that,
Has
yes,
substance, has
yes,
a source.
yes, and we're trying to make a difference.
Now, is Scars more of a, like, on a personal level for you? I mean, like, if, you know, it's crossing lines, I apologize, but
no,
I just
no.
need to know because, like, like we were talking about before, you know, suicide is something that's very close to me. It has been my whole life.
It's like an
you know,
epidemic amongst all
it's
of our
an
friends
epidemic
right now.
amongst
You
our
know,
friends, amongst
it's
the youth,
you know what I mean?
amongst, you know. And like I was saying, where I've had to bury 4 friends in a year from suicide alone, you know, like.
My
Is
connection
it
to
more
that
personal?
song, it is very personal, and maybe not in a way that people realize. Suicide has affected my life in horrible ways over my life, so I have a lot of connection in that way. But without getting into it too much, I was curious and wondering if maybe one of my kids was maybe transgender, and I wasn't sure at the time. I wasn't sure if it was just a phase, and I didn't care. I just wanted my kids to know that growing up, if this happened to be that their mom was there for them. Because I thought about, what about the mothers that aren't? What about the kid that comes to their mom and says, "Mom, I believe I'm a boy," and she beats him to the point where you find him hanging in the closet. You know, I talk about Jenny, you know. And so I wanted to make sure that if my kid grew up and that was the direction that she decided to go, that no matter what, she had me in her corner. And you know, for other kids to realize that you know, it's not okay for, you need to be accepting of your kids. You know, you may not understand everybody. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to understand. We just have to understand that we're all people and that we're different. And that's just all we. That's all. We just need to be accepting and loving of each other.
I give you props for that, seriously. I had a sister coming up who kind of, it was different times at those days, you know what I mean? And so my parents were just like, I kind of beat it out of her kind of thing, but like, I don't know, if things would have been different if it was more like accepting. You get what I mean?
And you know, they didn't beat it out of her. They beat it into her to where she never talked about it again.
Exactly.
That's all that happened.
Brainwash.
Reverse
That's
effects.
all that happened.
Yeah.
And I just, and you know, and it turns out that my kid is just a amazing, tough chick that likes girl stuff or boy
that
stuff.
likes dude
She's
stuff.
my Spider-Man girl. You know what I mean? But no matter, you know, it just makes me sad. I
We
just
just all
really.
need to come together as a person.
That's
man.
all. We
Right.
see people
Unite
as people,
us,
even if
divide
you
and we
don't
fall.
understand.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's not even that case with me. And just that realizing not everyone has that support system, and it kills me to know that, you know, that people are killing themselves every day because they feel alone.
Exactly.
They feel like they have nobody that supports them, for whether it's them being gay, whether they feel like they're not pretty enough, whether they're not rich enough, whether, you know, their sexual preference, their religion, any of that. You know, no one should ever feel like they don't deserve their spot on this earth. And that's why I wrote that song.
Hell yeah. Mad props.
I shouldn't say I wrote that song. He did throw in one word. He
The
did.
song was gonna flop if I did.
You're welcome.
He did do that.
I'm
And
just saying, if you guys listen to the song, okay, if you guys
Which
listen
I
to the song,
suggest, listen to the
listen
song.
to it,
Listen
please
to
go
it,
listen
do
to
it.
it.
It's
But
a
when you guys
message.
listen to the song, you're gonna hear Adam was the captain of the football team, star captain,
Star athlete,
every little schoolgirl's dream.
But no matter how he
Side.
yeah, he carried a secret.
S
Yes, Adam played for the
I D.
other side.
She was gonna say Adam played for the other team, but if you go back, just didn't go really right. So we were driving from California, and she's playing. She was like, "Downer, come on." I go, "Look, I've already told you once that I
wrong.
thought this is wrong. Something's not here."
And it clicked with me.
It clicked, and now I get half.
Thank you, 4 stars. Yeah.
One word, 50-50 credit.
I mean, she gets credit for Sugar Boom Boom all the time.
You know what's
Oh,
funny
Lenny
is
Nice, I love your song Sugar Boom Boom.
I got a
She's
call.
in Downer School too.
No, we did an interview, and she called and she's like, "So, Lady Dice, I need you to tell us about when you wrote Sugar Boom Boom in prison."
Yeah,
And I'm like,
how long were you, for real? How long were you in prison?
"How long were you in prison?" I'm like,
Did Downer stick by your side the whole time?
We were sellies. We were sharing spreads and shit.
Where's everybody at on YouTube?
"No,
Listen
I'm
up,
a good
man.
girl.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
actually
come out here
never
and check
been to
us
jail
out.
in my life."
We with the Mormon right
The
here.
Mormons.
That's right.
Black shirt.
No, really, we really appreciate you guys coming
No,
out
man,
here. This is
seriously,
really
no.
cool. And Salt Lake, you guys have been awesome so far. Everywhere we
Well, we
went.
want to get you back for sure.
Absolutely.
We want to. Club X, we're forming a really
Good relationship,
with
Club
the venue.
X,
They're
man. They're
Alan.
great, upstanding people.
Yeah,
Alan's a good dude.
Alan's
Alan
a
is a
good
really
guy.
good
Alan,
guy.
shout out to Alan, Club X.
Tim Wolf, everybody's good.